Hi, it's Jenny again from America. We're going to again give Facebook Lucy Letby Moment of Truth full credit for this. I'm just being the messenger here. Now, this is an aerial view of the Countess of Chester Hospital. You can tell it's a flat roof. I am assuming right here is probably some sort of HVAC system or some ventilation thing or something. A lot of places put this on top of their building. Now, you can see this beautiful pink lines here. Gorgeous. That could very well be indicative of something really nasty. Serratia. It's a bad pathogen, okay? It's a bad bacteria. So bad it has a biofilm producing, and anytime you have a biofilm producing thing, that is a protectorant, but also it encourages other biofilm bacteria such as Pseudomonas or S. multifida to come and basically play. They all help each other. Now, there is a woman called, let's find it here. Look at this name here, Katie L. Hopkins. I'm going to just keep that in mind. She is a microbiologist that had an affiliation with the Countess of Chester Hospital and did a publication about this thing in what? 2017. Now, when you publish something, it doesn't mean that you find it in 2017. You wrote this paper up a little while ago, so you had to have known about all of that on that thing here. Now, I'm going to let you kind of, if you want to read here, again, it is with neonates, rapid onset pneumonia, sepsis, meningitis, neck, and it's hard to detect because you don't get blood. Blood cultures are often negative. You can find this in the lung, the drains, or on the equipment, but not in the peripheral blood. There have been cases in the United States where this particular bacteria has contaminated certain medical equipment, intravenous medical equipment. It got into a patient, several patients, and it died. But there's also been cases in the United Kingdom where this particular thing has been cultured and it has affected and it has killed neonates. Now again, in those hospitals, they have done a full epidemiological investigation and screening, did whatever they needed to do. Okay, so again, sometimes these things happen, and this is a type of bacteria like Pseudomonas and S. multifida loves water, loves stuff that is moist. Okay, now what we're noticing, what they're saying here is that the Countess of Chester is a different picture. We know that the public resources and evidence in the inquiry that during the relevant period, the neonatal unit, had Pseudomonas, sewage issues, foul drainage, ventilation and HVAC systems were aging and under-maintained, and partially because of cost pressures, okay? And informally, staff above the unit in Ward 33 described a mystery respiratory virus affecting patients and staff in 2016 that did not respond to antibiotics. Now, what we know about this, first of all, about this particular bacteria is that it does this beautiful, almost fluorescent pink. I mean, it is gorgeous pink, and it's known for that. Another thing it is known for is that in many of these cases now, it's able to produce an antibiotic resistance mechanism. One of the antibiotics it is known to be resistance to is gentamicin. Gentamicin is an extremely important antibiotic in neonatal medicine. That, along with penicillin, is used as a frontline. It was given to my daughter who was septic at birth. And the reason it is given is that those two medications together, that they basically will protect the baby against that is infected from the mom's flora, which would be E. coli or group B strep that is normally found in mothers and that infect babies. So again, they were so confused that these babies didn't respond or got sick afterwards. Again, penicillin would have had no effect on it, but more importantly, definitely gentamicin, because this is what we call a gram-negative bacteria. Gram-negative bacteria is nasty, okay? It is often found in sewage, but what gram-negative bacteria it is, they are known to have that, again, this protected covering. And so when you hear gram-negative bacteria, it is one of those things that happens. Again, this is, I believe, your health, kind of your health thing. I'm wondering if it's something like what we would call our CDC. But again, you're supposed to report a sustained local surveillance data on that and gram negatives. But, despite having these national requirements, the Countess of Chester has been known to, let's just say, not do it. And again, it loves, as we can see here, it loves HVAC stuff. What are we seeing here? I'm going to give you a minute here to kind of read that. I'm not going to read this for you. Now, in summary, for the investigators, Serratia and related organisms thrive in waters, drains, HVAC, and damp roof membranes. What is that? As a flat roof. They form resilient biofilms that resist cleaning and antibiotics. They aerosolize easily through drainage and ventilation pathways. They cause pneumonia, sepsis, and sudden collapse in neonates. Okay, now, who is this Katie L. Hopkins? I'm going to show you here. If you just give me a minute here. Here is that publication that she did. The date on this is 2017. Okay? Look at, although she has these here, she's also affiliated with the Countess of Chester Hospital. Again, this was 2017. Let's just put that down here. Again. We're doing Katie, I do apologize, but I'm going to show you, hopefully I can get a picture of her here. No, we don't have a picture. I do apologize on here. Anyhow, here is that person. Now, and here's the picture of her. And notice she's not, I know there's a media personality by the name of Katie Hopkins, but again, here's her picture. If you want to do any deep dives on it. And Katie, again, I am assuming you would have heard of Lucy Letby, and you know damn well, if you're associated with the Countess of Chester Hospital, were you really there and looking at it? You're supposedly some big shot microbiologist. So, Katie, what do you know, and when did you know it?